Hi, I'm Kila.
And I'm Ashley.
And we met on TikTok when our stories collided.
After we discussed our crazy, people wanted to tell us they're crazy.
So join us as we unpack a whole lot of crazy.
And we named this podcast after the one thing we definitely have in common, raising our mamas.
So welcome to Raising Barbara Jean and Wanda.
Warning, following episode is intended for mature audiences only. It contains graphic descriptions, adult dialogue, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
We talk about dramatic shit.
Hey, my name is Brian Nell. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Mortgage. I want to tell you that I absolutely love being a member of the Spread the Positive Network. It's such a great mission and helps bring so much positivity to our community. It's truly be a pleasure and a part of what they do. There are a lot of ways to navigate financing a home, and in markets like this, having the advice of a trusted local professional is key to making sure you get the right advice for your specific circumstances. Whether you're interested in the purchase of a new home, second home, or have a need for a refinance, I'd love to earn your trust. If I can help you nail your mortgage, call me at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Primis Mortgage is a subsidiary of Primis Bank, a member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. As always, all loans are subject to approval. Primis Mortgage, NMLS number 1894879.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
We have my sister over here with a mouthful of burger.
Hey.
She's been moving all day.
And she still looks that good.
I know.
It's kind of sickening, Dixie.
I know. And look at her over how much weight she's lost.
I know. And she's so beautiful.
I know.
She's like, I need to do hair and makeup before. I'm like,
I'm going to come here more often because they're all full of shit. This is great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
y'all do cuss
so
on the
this
show
is-
still, right?
Yeah. Hell
No.
I heard some words recently.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, so we got Dixie in the house, finally. It's not like she came up to be on the podcast. She came up because she was helping. I don't know. Yeah. So we just get the after effects. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
We get leftovers. It's
Yeah.
fine, though. They're still good.
I wrote notes somewhere, but I can't find my notes. Oh, we have to say happy birthday to Shaya.
Hey, Shaya.
Happy birthday, Shaya.
Happy
Hey,
birthday,
happy
Shaya.
birthday.
She's the sweetest ever.
That is Christy's, Brill's sister, somebody.
Chrissy's sister-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was the good that came out of
Hey,
Christy.
if Kila likes you, I like you because Kila don't like other people.
I know.
That's the truth.
Oh.
That is truth. I just asked Trent.
And a lot of people don't like Kila.
They scared to tell me that though.
Bet they don't say it to my face.
Yeah, I know, bitches. So we're gonna recap Daniel.
Yeah, just give an update. What's going on?
We're still just flabbergasted at the whole damn story. Trent, first of all, you're in trouble for that
How?
because you said I know a person. When we were talking about the dating app, I know a person whose boyfriend scammed her, but you didn't give us no
I did. I said
details
it's
at all.
absolutely insane.
Like,
You did say that, and I
I
was
said
we were
it's
shocked.
absolutely
Like, what-
insane.
I sat here with our mouths open the whole time.
Hell.
It
That's
sure
facts.
wasn't,
Thank
but
you,
me, just a little
Dixie.
heads
Thank
up.
you, Dixie. You are welcome here.
Quit being
every
Switzerland.
week. No, Dixie is welcome.
But yeah, you didn't give us any indication at all what we
That's
were getting
fake
into.
news. I said it's absolutely insane. I don't know all the details, but it's absolutely insane.
Was it more insane that since you found out the details to
Yes.
you?
I mean, I
Because
knew
I
a
still am
good-
shocked about it.
After all the people have come forward, that's stuff I didn't know. But I knew, like,
Look,
what she told, like on the first
do
one.
you see
Yeah.
all? Look, I printed out our YouTube comments, pages and pages.
Here's the other stack.
Yeah,
that's
pages.
crazy.
It's been insane, and bless her heart.
Yes,
I feel bad for her. I hope something good comes out of it.
it will. It will.
But Daniel, you
Well, I want to let's touch base on what she sent us that someone sent her from like 10 years ago that he posted on Facebook. Okay. So, he posted a receipt that like he had paid $10,300 at this restaurant for like Patron and, all of the things and said, damn, take most of the check or something. I don't know. Anyways.
Way to blow a check.
Way to blow a check. And then someone went to Google and Googled that image and it was like Kyrie or like freaking, I was
Deshaun
about to say Magic
Jackson.
Johnson, but ain't he dead? Sorry, I don't know any.
No, my
what is it
God.
called when you write a paper in school
Oh
and
my
you follow?
Plagiarism.
Yeah. that's all he does is plagiarism.
Right. Yeah.
So he got a hold of somebody else's receipt.
Yes, and posted it like it was
receipt.
his, yeah. And then he posted a lottery ticket with his kid holding the lottery ticket and said that he's my lucky charm. And it was like $5,000, $10,000, but it was a fake one. And then he posted like all the lottery
it was
tickets.
just a Google image.
And someone went to Google Image and he posted, he stole it from Google
I'm
Image.
gonna start doing that because where I work, I do have several famous people there. I'm just gonna start getting pictures of their copies.
You
of their
should.
receipts and,
Yes,
or like a towel
both.
that they used or whatever.
Yes.
Like, I'm selling this.
Yes.
I mean, this
Just
guy,
had dinner with blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
there's nothing authentic about him.
No.
I mean,
but the one that I like really chuckled at was when he said he got hit by the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, my,
And he
Jerry
just,
Jones.
He just like paid him off right there on the interstate, like the feds. I said,
and he insinuates that he was drunk.
that Jerry Jones and had drugs or something because the feds came.
Yeah.
And that Jerry Jones just bought him out of his trucking company right there on the interstate. Like,
That's how it works.
yeah.
Oh, and
zero
they flew him
attorneys.
back
Yeah.
and forth. He had to see
Texas.
the doctor. Yeah, so he had to fly back and forth to
Jerry
Texas.
Jones had him fly back and forth. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I
And so-
was like, I mean, you don't go small. He goes like,
Yeah.
like the president. I'm like, if he would have said the Nashville Sounds mascot hit him, okay, a little bit more. But damn, y'all done settled it on the damn interstate. Like he done bought your trucking company. So how'd you get home? You had the Uber or what happened? Like,
He
got
flew.
paid
He
on
flew
the
on a
spot.
private jet.
they just landed right there in the middle of the interstate and just took him
Wasn't a
home.
workman's comp claim.
No, no attorneys.
No John Day.
No.
No
I'm like,
Bart
damn,
Durham.
no.
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 Just
I was like-
they took care of that on
Yeah.
the spot.
Right
But
there.
wouldn't he already be a millionaire from that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I would think so.
right.
Anybody check to see how many personalities he's got?
Yeah, that's
I
a
mean,
very
good
good
he's got a
question.
few.
Serious. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yep.
he, it's scary.
I'm like,
schizo.
you sat down or wherever you were at and you thought, it's been a minute since I've ruffled some feathers or, really had people, maybe people don't know where I'm at financially. So here's this story. Like, you seriously thought that and was like, let me go to Google Images and get all that. Like, what?
But how does he keep all? He needs like a lie book.
Yeah, because
Like
there's
a
no
password
way.
book, a lie book, because I can't even keep up with my passwords.
Right.
And I try to do the same PIN number for everything.
Right.
I don't. No, I don't, Daniel. He'll be trying to damn get in my PIN.
Right.
The difference with me is I've never had anybody that act like they were rich. They just come. I
No
don't have
doubt.
anything. Could you give me money?
Exactly.
Nobody has ever like.
Yeah.
Pretended to be rich.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think he does that so people will trust him. Like, I already have all this money, but I'll go in business with you. I'll help you out as a little person,
I used to ask my kids, I'm like, can y'all find friends with money?
Right.
So I don't have to pay for everything.
Right.
all
And
the
do you know
time.
what's really sad? Is that his own sister, posted, "I'm the sister of the monster. This isn't a wow." He's always done females like this, and not only females, he's done some family members terrible as well. I'm happy someone is trying to put a stop to this mess.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that is sad.
Yeah.
And just pages and
We have
pages.
pages of people saying, I'm also a victim. I got scammed.
Yeah. I hope all these people get justice.
Like he almost scammed me. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, like we just had one that reached out yesterday and is laughing. I went to school with Daniel and he tried to scam me back in, 1923 in third grade. I mean, it didn't really say
The
that. but-
scamming part, like, whatever, that's on its own. But, like, I feel sorry for the one that feels like he needs to be somebody that he's not.
It is sad. That,
Yeah.
Yeah, when you think about...
Like, how miserable you are or how your self-esteem is so low that you have to create these false narratives to make yourself feel better. I don't know. That's just...
But how people say that, being a narcissist is so real, but habitual liar is real. I mean, I had a cousin.
We
who-
did too.
She could go outside with you and be like, the sky's purple. And you're like, no, it's not. And then by the end of your conversation, you're like, I mean, maybe it,
Right, I see a 10 of it, yeah.
I do see it, that it's a little
Yeah.
bit, I do see the purple. You're right. I'm like,
Yeah.
they lie so well that
Yep.
you have to believe them.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I had an aunt that I used to say she'd rather climb up in a tree and tell lies than stand on the ground and tell
Oh, yeah.
truth. And it's like, just be truthful. I mean, sometimes it'd be blatant right there, but hers weren't super believable like that. But I know what you're talking about. There's some people just can convince you of things.
And he's made a shit ton of money
Yes.
from scamming people. If he, had a legit business, he could probably...
If it uses evil deeds for good.
Yes.
You know, how,
he could be so successful because I said, I wish I had his confidence.
No doubt.
Like to just be able to sit beside somebody and overhear what they're saying and be like, let me jump in your conversation and attach to you. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, what's that? There's a podcast about that doctor who really wasn't a doctor who was doing surgery on people.
Yeah, he was doing back surgeries,
that
but
would
he was
be
just
him.
an MD.
Or that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he was a pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I could fly the plane.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah,
really,
that's Daniel's motto. Catch me if you can.
Literally.
Really is.
He's been on the down low, but like since the rest and all that. Which
I know,
was last
and then
week
I
or
did a
whatever.
TikTok about him. Did you see that? I didn't
No.
really mean to. And because people were asking what he looked like, and then I was trying to do a stitch with him, and I don't really know how to do that. So,
What?
but
You asked him to
I don't think I
collaborate?
asked him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I might have. Who knows?
The good thing is the target's on Kila. So
And she's over here.
Bring
wanting
it.
Gang members.
Yeah, but
and-
she'll
she's
bring
sending friend
everybody right
requests and stuff like.
By God, I
you wanna
will.
come be a guest on the
Let's
podcast?
tell your story.
Yeah,
I
let's
think-
hear your side.
Daniel, if you're listening to this, you need to hit us up because we would love to have your side of the story on here.
No.
Not that we'd believe it.
And not that we would push record, but
Yeah.
Or you know what? Just write us an email and tell us what happened to you as a child to make you feel like you needed to scam people. Which I seen a comment that said it was hereditary, that his his dad was not to that caliber, but like
I mean, scamming people's not hereditary. That's a choice.
no, I'm saying like his dad was a con artist is what
Because
someone
if it
said.
was,
I get it from my mama.
I think if you got like in males especially if you're good looking and you have
But
that,
he's not.
but I mean, he ain't
It's
even.
them eyes. It's the eyes. It's all he's got. That's all he's got going for him is the eyes. Literally.
Why is there a ho-ho sitting on the table?
It's not. It's my donuts and they're smushed. They got smushed.
I'm just wondering what this is, ladies and gentlemen.
that's Cammy. That's for production.
Dixie, we're on film.
That's for production assistant Cammy.
okay.
And yes, they saw that. Yeah. That's for production
doing
assistant.
here?
Roosty.
Okay, so let me tell y'all what we did the other night because we're stupid.
Okay.
This is changing this. Are we done? Let's go. Skidaniel.
We're still recording. Is that what you mean?
We done talking about
We did talk about Skidaniel.
You're done with him.
Okay, so the other night my brother sends us a message.
Oh gosh.
So we're going to go back to Lost and Found for just a second. And so just out of the blue, he sends this crazy message about my sisters, but he did add his other two sisters on there. I don't really know them, and I don't think they like us very well. They don't like
I
me.
think they're the normal.
They're not normal. Anyway, so Charlie sends this message, and he puts our sister Tina in it. And I hadn't talked to Tina in a while. Have you talked to her lately?
I mean, yeah, a few messages here and there.
But she's like the one that switches phone numbers every other day. And so you never know what number. And so he just puts her in there. And then, I don't know, somebody said something about the dysfunctional family message. And then Tina replies, like, who is this? And Cassie's like, girl, it's your siblings. Like, what are you saying? And then she was like, sorry, not Tina. And it could be a boy, it could be a girl. I don't know.
Oh, so he's got the number.
So she said, or it says, sorry, not Tina. And then Dixie's like, what do you want to be, our sister? And then we just went down this loophole. This poor person on the other end of our text message is probably going to sell it to Dateline because
Y'all
my
blowing it
brother
up?
said all kinds of stuff. I mean, I was like, nobody hears from Tina except Cassie when she wants to borrow some money. And then Dixie added a few things that don't act like you didn't add anything in there.
I didn't add anything mean.
Oh my God, you're the one that started it.
I did, but I mean, because we're always willing to take it on extras.
Yeah.
You know, so, not anymore.
Right. It's closed. Yeah.
The door's closed.
I'm not buying anybody else's Christmas presents. I'm done. I mean, this is it.
Yep.
We're done.
Yeah, I mean, it went on and on. Look, and on and on. This is just one night.
They were probably like out to dinner and their phone's like bing.
And
bing.
then I was like, I got 3 numbers for Tina, and I've only been in the family since 2020. And Cassie's like, hell, bitch, I've got 12 in mine for her, and I've only been home since 2020. And Cassie's like, I put the dates next to them.
I stopped saving them because they change all the time.
I mean, but we were asking her, do you do drugs? Do you have a job?
Did they answer?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they never answered.
This poor person. Mm-hmm. But that number really did used to be Tina's number.
I
Right.
know. I told y'all.
I Googled it. We Googled it.
And then the normal sister didn't reply anything.
Susie?
Who's the normal sister?
Charlie's normal
I thought
sisters.
you said they weren't.
You said they were.
They are the normal ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not, they.
They don't deal with the kind of family drama we have, but I don't know that their life is as enjoyable as ours is.
Exactly. Yeah.
As you can see, I'm stressed drinking here with my Nutella and my Coke.
Yep.
Yep. So anyway, we thought that was funny, but that person never replied back to us either. It's kind of shitty of you, person.
Right. I mean, like, how boring are you?
I mean,
to,
at
like,
least play along.
right. I feel like my husband probably wouldn't play along. He'd probably just like, you know,
Trent, what would you
silent
do?
it-
You're normal.
Silent.
If
it.
you were in our message with that many siblings coming at you, like we said, you know, you mean job as in 9 to 5, or do you mean we need to bring that bag of zip ties and fake hair? Don't forget to call the DEA hat.
Oh, then they went down the short people.
Or do you have car health insurance? Do you have a record, or do you do drugs?
They went in the short people.
I'd probably be pretty quiet.
You would be quiet.
I'd probably be.
Yeah.
I'd probably check right out
They're
of
all
that one.
infatuated with short people.
Mute that.
And then
Dude, what?
Mute that group chat.
Well, then
all day.
Cassie said, y'all know Tina changes numbers like Charlie Ball changed tours. Yeah. This basis, can somebody
It's
go get
probably
Tina
like
out
a
of jail?
12-year-old that just got their first phone.
Yeah, and
They
then
didn't even know. They didn't
Some of
even
Charlie.
know.
Charlie, he gets crazy though on here. I have to say
Keyword
things
is the name Charlie.
he said, just meet us at the bank at 3. Oh yeah, take off your tag and wear your granny's wig. Keep the motor running, please.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, I never really understood that until you just
I say it in
slowed it
Charlie's
down for me
voice.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Getaway car. Okay.
Makes sense.
I was
yeah. And then
involved in all those
Charlie
activities.
starts talking about Susie. What did he say about her?
Is Susie on this thread?
She is. She didn't even reply. I don't think she was on here though. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's something up because she would have chimed in.
Because she
and-
loves our brother Charlie. Mm-hmm. That's her real brother. Like she would.
She rides for Charlie.
Yeah, she rides for Charlie. Like then Charlie says, y'all don't know this, but Susie has been doing midget porn. I've seen the videos. She's got game.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Cassie's like, where the hell did that come from?
Man.
Dixie says she could be the star. She is a midget.
Oh my god.
Because they're all short.
Little person.
Little person. We don't use that word here because I'm just kidding.
We're trying not to get
I'm just
canceled.
reading what
Yeah.
other people said, Trent.
Well, just
I'm
clarify.
4'11". Do you know that I Googled it.
Did I use
Are
that
you
word?
technically a little person?
According to
Yeah, it's
medical
like 4'10", I
definitions, a
think.
person is considered to have
4'9".
dwarfism, often referred to as a midget in the past,
did
but now
say
considered offensive. If they reach an adult height of 4 foot 10 inches, I'm
I knew it was
4'11".
4'9".
Oh, you're way over.
Yeah.
4'11"?
is yeah. Big 1 inch.
You're not a little person. Little person. Just to reiterate, we support little people.
Absolutely. My aunt, I was put in there. My aunt was a
Little person.
dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
then they
works.
said that, and then they said she was told on Braille.
She was blind.
Okay.
She was a blind dwarf.
Oh my gosh.
And
Damn.
it was amazing. She was awesome.
Was her name Helen Keller?
No. Oh my gosh. We're
going
canceled. We're canceled. This was a bad idea. We
was a
got
deaf
started
mute.
a
She
little
was
later.
a dwarf.
We got started a little later than usual.
Yeah, we're
It's
getting
just
like
downhill.
delirious. You know, we're tired.
Well, then
Yeah,
we talk
that's what
about
it
Cassie's
is.
getting married. Have I told y'all this?
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations, Cassie.
Yeah, you have
Congratulations.
to be careful what you say.
Can I just say
Oh boy.
Just
that we're going to
don't.
be 51-year-old bridesmaids? I'll be 52.
That's awesome.
What's age appropriate for a dress?
Any age?
Any
Dixie's
age.
like, we don't have to be age appropriate in a dress.
Oh, they're not worried about a dress. I'm like, I'm over there. I'm gonna outshine the bride. I'll be like, hey.
Push her down.
Right.
Yeah, we have to say it. Cassie, I love you.
Okay.
There's other people listening. Always remember that.
We are so happy to welcome the Quintards into our family.
Is that the last name?
That's not. The laugh is not necessary.
I told her.
Sorry, I thought she was doing there was like a nickname and I didn't know if we were like in on the joke.
Cassie Q. Cassie Q. We'll just act like it's Cassie Q.
We call him Q.
Yeah, that's what he.
But yes,
Everybody calls him Q. That's his.
so we're going to do a sibling toast slash roast.
Oh,
Oh boy.
at the wedding.
Yes.
Have y'all seen Jersey Shore?
I can't be in front of people.
Have you seen Jersey Shore?
Yes, where they roast her.
Roast weddings never end well.
I know. I
do
can't
that.
get up there.
Don't do that.
I mean, but I will welcome the Quintards to the family because we have to.
Yeah.
It's rude if we don't.
Well, he's already welcomed into the family.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When is she getting married?
November 2nd.
Is there a significance for that date?
It was just when they
was
had an opening at
available.
the venue
Oh, okay.
that didn't cost like $45,000.
Yeah.
I know. And she's so excited. But this is her first time getting married.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the first time I got married. I think we had a great wedding. But,
I know. We were just like,
oh,
are y'all
okay.
going to be bridesmaids? And we were like, she's like, no, serious. She said, this is my first time, bitches. Y'all have been married.
I
few
was
times."
assuming I knew I was going to be.
Oh, okay.
Y'all were questionable.
Yes. And so now we got to find somebody to marry her.
Hey, I'm ordained.
No, they've already
Oh,
found
that's right.
Trent's ordained?
but they've already found somebody that's going to marry him.
Oh, okay.
So he can park up front at the hospital. That's why.
Yes.
Oh.
Is that really why?
No,
That is why.
No, Hagen's friend got ordained so he could park up front at the hospital.
Trent, look at him. Why is he laughing so hard?
Because he's like, hell, I didn't even know that was a perk of it. I'm just going
really
to go to the
didn't.
hospital.
Oh, are you a
it.
chaplain?
No, I'm
He's
just
just
ordained. I'm just
Reverend
ordained.
Trent.
Reverend.
He's going to start wearing the black.
Yeah.
Hey, I killed it. That's all I know.
Have you married somebody before?
Yeah, I married my cousin.
Oh, wow.
It was such
so
an honor.
So they're more.
Ceremony? You played over the ceremony? and
Yeah.
everything?
So
I
y'all are more hillbilly than we thought. We thought y'all had it together.
Nah, man, that's my guy. I mean, yeah.
We should get ordained. We could do it.
Yeah,
Married.
it's a website.
Yeah, literally.
But is it like, for real though? Like, would
Yeah.
she really be married?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I signed paperwork and everything.
She's really going to be married this, Friday.
Yeah, she is getting. She's getting married.
What are you doing?
Kila, we're recording.
Kayla, gosh damn it.
I was gonna call and see if she wanted Trent to marry her.
Well, not right now while we're recording.
I think Dixie said they already got somebody. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and his thing expired, so
Does it expire?
he's got to renew his
Do
license.
you have to what is
It's
it?
a
Take the extra
one-time
classes or whatever.
Right.
no, it's just a few
Oh.
more clicks and pay
Did I
$20
tell y'all
extra
about
dollars.
my pre-marriage counseling?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
so
is this
funny.
your hyperfixation for the week?
No, killing you is. No,
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
no listen.
Got that document.
No, you said
If
that,
I
and this
go
is
missing-
hilarious. So, we in Tennessee, I don't know if it's still a law, but if you did pre-marriage counseling, you got a discount on your license, and that's how cheap Hagen is. He's like, you get like a discount, whatever.
I mean, it's not that expensive anyway.
I mean,
No.
right. But, any way we can cut the cost, we're going to. Most
That's
people, I
so
think, when
funny.
they do it, I know I have a friend that, met with a pastor. They had supper. He signed the paper. It was over, right, whatever. Well, Hagen's parents, pastor was going to do it for us. I've never met them. They're Seventh-day Adventists, so they go to church on Saturdays. I have no idea what to expect going to this church. I've only ever been to, Baptist and,
Isn't that what, like your town, and that what everybody is the Seventh Day?
non-denominational. I'm just not, I've been to Church of Christ, whatever. So they're Seventh-day Adventists, and they're more conservative, whatever. I wore pants, didn't know that nobody else there was going to be not wearing pants. It's fine, whatever. So anyways, we go into, it's like 6 hours. He makes us do the full, I think he might have let us out 8 minutes early the second time. But when I tell you he made us do the whole, whatever it is, 3 hours, 6 hours, whatever. It was 2 different days. So we go up there and we have to take this, I want to call it like an aptitude test for marriage or something. It's like to see how compatible you're going to be and what's the, statistically, how long are you going to stay married? And I'm not shitting you. Hagen scored a 99.8 on it, and I scored a -4. No shit. It was are your parents still married? And I was like, no. And it was did your parents finish high school? No. Did your parents finish middle school? No. Was there? I mean, literally, the only points I actually got was for writing my name correctly on the sheet. And Hagen literally was everything. I think he missed, maybe he misspelled his last name. That was the only points he actually missed, And the man comes back and he's and I'm I'm like, well, damn, this is like getting pretty like, wow. And so he puts the scores together and he's like, you know what? These don't even really matter anyways, you know, like, cause I mean, you know, really, you can't really go on statistics. And he's spending like the whole 30 minutes,
God.
like, cause cause it basically said, there's no way in hell this is going to work. Like, don't even, I mean, probably going to be done by the end of the honeymoon.
Save your money.
Literally. And I was like laughing, and Hagen's like, you know, he's mortified because his parents are like, I don't know, deacons or whatever those important people are at the church or whatever. And like upstanding citizens. And Hagen's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is hilarious. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's no one on earth that I would actually be compatible with, you know, in this thing. But the guy was,
brother.
yeah, he was just like, you know what? Don't even worry about that. Because like before, he was like, this is really going to give an outlook of what your marriage is going to be like. I mean, these statistically, these are right on the money. And mine, it was like, don't even do it. Just don't even say I do. And I was like, nope, we're already here.
I might.
Yep.
Ashley, I got a challenge for you.
Oh my God, please.
Put together a 30-minute stand-up.
Trent, what's going to happen when I do that?
You'll become famous.
Okay, I'll do it. Then you're going to do something with it?
Yes.
I got it.
We're
Or
right
we
there.
will literally
Got you.
find an improv stand-up stage and record that. And
Yes, let's do it.
Golly,
Let me.
your stories.
I know,
yeah,
and
it's
I
funny
swear
as-
they happen. I've been inquiring about going to therapy, and I'm scared that it's going to take my humor
Oh,
away.
I was going to tell you. That's what she's hyper focused on this week. I
Oh,
knew
she's
that.
going to therapy.
Yeah, yes, because I
Starting
just
therapy.
read the book "Good Morning Monster," and it's from a psychotherapist, and she like recounts her 5 like most memorable clients, and it was so cool. And here's the thing: this is what I told Kila. I think I'm great. If I didn't have the babies, there ain't no way in hell I'd go to therapy because I'm hilarious and life is fucking sunshine, right? But with the babies, I'm like, I get really irritable with them, and that's not fair to them. And like my daughter said the other day, because she's taking psych classes and all this, and she's like, Mom, you know how you like go off over like if there's a loud noise or whatever? And she goes, that's childhood trauma, but I can't handle it. And I said, that's not fair to the babies, and I don't want to be that person for them. For my older kids, like if you like anytime a loud noise happens, I'm like, well, that's, you know, like I just go off the handles. Or I was telling
It's
Kila, like
understandable,
if I'm on the phone and like they're irritating me, like most moms are like, hey, you know, I'm like, oh my God, you know, I just blow the hell up, and I'm like, I don't want to be that person. I want to be more patient and kind with them than I was my older ones. And so I really want to go whatever. I don't know if it's EMDR that I need or like whatever,
Therapy's good for 100% of people, so
right,
no shame in that game.
Right. And my husband's like, he thinks it's like, oh, it's $150 a session. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be that irritable ass person that's like frantic all the time. And like, I'm good as long as there's like, you know, we don't have to be anywhere, you know. And I know everybody gets like stressed out. I don't know how to handle stress like that. I just don't. It's like I'm cussing everybody out, I'm screaming, and I don't want to be that. I want to be who I am with y'all, and you know, when I'm just by myself. I don't want to be bothered, and I don't want to be that because I want to be present. I'm obviously present, but you know what I mean. Like I don't want to have to fake it, if that makes sense. So.
And
Do you think it has anything to do with us getting older? I mean, because when we were younger,
Oh yeah, there's so many factors in it.
I never knew what sensory overload
Oh,
meant.
and that's
But
like
when I was
my.
younger, I could have cared. I wanted to go to these loud places.
Yes.
And, and now I'm like,
See, I never
turn
did.
the radio down.
I never did want the loud music. That's like PTSD for me because my mom would get like high and she always wanted to cut the music up. So that's like a thing for me. Like I don't like that. And I've always been. I didn't recognize that it's a trigger, like what my triggers were until I'm older, because I've done a lot of like soul searching. And like I said, without the babies, I feel like I'm good. Like I can have a conversation with my husband. I don't get upset. Like I'm just like, okay, I'll let him finish. But it's like it's with the babies. The babies are what trigger me, and I don't want that.
But were you good? Because
Yes.
you were seeking.
Say that again.
You wanted those babies. Like you were taking other people's kids
That's
home.
another thing. Why do I do that?
Yeah.
Like why I need to figure out why I do that. Why do I like literally there was a
'Cause
kid.
you want what you weren't given.
Yes, and I want to be for them what I didn't have, and I'm like, but I don't know that I have the capacity to 100%. Like obviously I'm giving them a good life, and obviously they probably aren't going to need much therapy from me because I am like good, but I want to be the best that I can be for them. And I want to know why I
Go to
feel
therapy. There's no shame in that.
No, I have no shame. I just need somebody to help me pay for the $150 a session. That's all I'm asking for, actually. So my Venmo will be in the bio. And then, no, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, like,
Hey, go to BetterHelp.
I did that.
Did you?
She was not helpful for me.
Then try another one.
I know. I thought about that too.
Yeah, it takes a while to find the right person because
Yeah.
I've definitely.
I did BetterHelp.
Therapy's so good.
We could have a therapist on here.
We need a therapist.
Hopefully
in
it's not
here
like the
every
medium.
time.
You were going to say something else so while ago, and I need to hear what you were going to say.
Nah, just-
there was a kid the other day that I told my husband, I was like, no, we'll just fucking take him. And I'm like, no, my God, stop doing that.
can't.
Like,
Yeah.
stop doing that.
And it's what Dixie said. It's what and Kila, like that's you wanting, and you've done that your whole life.
Yes,
So,
literally. And I don't.
like there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
Like this isn't.
And I
the
need to
whole
show you, like, oh my God, your
Yeah.
life doesn't have to be crap. And I'm like, but
It's not you to save. You can't save everybody.
right. And you can't tell me that.
I know.
You literally, no one can tell me that.
Challenge accepted.
Yep.
I'm
I
gonna
will
try.
save
So-
everybody.
And I'll say this, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I don't want people to think that I'm tooting my own horn, but I went to my aunt's funeral. My cousin had a horrible accident happen to him 24 years ago, and he is now special needs. He was my closest cousin. So we were 3 months apart. And when he moved to the town that I was raised in, we were inseparable. Like, people knew it was me, it was him, me and him.
Yeah.
Then he got hit in the head with a hammer. That's the whole story. Now he's like special needs. Well, I go to this funeral, and of course he's there. It's his mom. And I go right to him, because I've got to get him the tissues, and I've got to
bond.
wipe the drool, and I've got to do all that. Then I notice that he can't walk very far because he keeps having to sit down and figure out his shoes. And I'm like, what's wrong with your shoes? Why are your shoes not working? And he's like, well, I got this new leg brace, and the shoes were like not in good shape. And I'm like, why are you wearing these shoes? And he's like, well, I had bought me some shoes from Walmart, and they blew out the side. And I'm like, oh my God, we've got to get new shoes. So immediately I'm on like Amazon, like, we've got to find out shoes that go over his. And so I get back home, and I'm like, I got to go get him some shoes. And Hagen's like, well, don't go overboard. And I'm like, oh my God, you act like I'm going to bankrupt us over some damn shoes. Like, and I don't like to be told, like, don't help. I cannot stand it.
Yeah, that's-
because I'm like,
that's fair.
I'm not going to bankrupt myself over a pair of freaking shoes. But in my mind, it's just a pair of shoes. Like, you can't not have these shoes.
Yeah.
He literally couldn't walk. We had to get 5 men to carry him to the burial site because he couldn't walk because, well, obviously, and he don't walk too. And so I was like, if I brought him home with me, I could like make him walk.
No.
I'm
She's
gonna
telling
make-
me this, and I'm
Ashley.
like, Ashley.
I know. I'm
No,
like,
Ashley.
and not every day, but I'm like, I need to go get him for the weekend, and I need to like say, no, you walk to the refrigerator and get that because his mom waited on him hand and foot, I believe, and so he's lost all of his strength. He can't do anything because I heard his brother say mind over matter. So I feel like he could do it. He's just not but I feel like
Wasn't pushed.
yeah, and I feel like I need to like step in and be
Ugh.
like, we need to do this, but then I don't. So like, I need therapy for that because I still want to be able to help people, but I want to not feel like everything is that I need to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
I don't.
Now, see, I have such a mental block on things, and we were talking to somebody one time, and they're like, "Yeah, we need to, we all need to go to therapy or whatever." And somebody's like, "Are you sure you want to open up Pandora's box? I mean, maybe you've got a block
I do too.
for reasons."
I do too.
And I know some of the
It's a
reasons that I
defense.
do have blocks, but I'm like, do I want to unlock all those things and remember?
Because I don't remember anything.
I mean, I do remember some, but I mean,
I
it's
don't
like,
remember
I know
anything, and
there's-
I'm good.
Yeah.
But then when I have triggers, I'm like, well, that's coming from somewhere. That's not normal to not. Because my sister will be like, do you remember the time that mom got us all in the car and said she was going to kill us all and run us off a bridge? And I'm like, no. And this woman appeared in the middle of the road, and that's what saved our lives. And it ended up being the lady that works for us now. It was her sister, and it was like this big traumatic event that mom did for like 2 hours. I'm like, no. She's like, do you remember the time that mom overdosed? And then I'm like, nope. I don't remember any of that. And I'm like, damn, I don't know if
it's just a part of your brain that just blocks
Yeah,
it.
it's a defense mechanism.
But
You're-
it does affect me though, because like I can't even remember sometimes what I did 6 months ago.
So
and I'm
that's-
like, I don't.
I was.
I always worried. I'm like, y'all think I'm kidding about having dementia or
Me
whatever.
too.
I'm like, it scares me to death because I don't remember.
Me too. And
I just didn't remember to tell Brian to feed Ollie.
And I was gonna ask the therapist on the way up here. I'm thinking, I wonder if I could ask the therapist if I could record the session because I'm not gonna remember what she tells me.
Right.
And then I was like, that's another thing I need to work on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with my memory? Like, why can I not remember? Because I feel like I'm
It's
gonna
scary, though.
Because I will only take tidbits from things and then I'll run with it. Then I'll forget all the other stuff. So I'm like, will she let me record the session so I could go back and listen? And yes, because it is scary. I don't. And my husband's like, oh my god, I'm like, I can't.
Yep.
I have no idea. And I'm wondering if that will help. If like the EMDR or whatever.
I don't know
What does that stand
means.
for?
It's like
That's
eye
the what?
movement,
Yeah.
desensitization. So basically they do like a tapping thing with your eyes and it's supposed to like basically open up the part of your brain that you've shut down. It's like for trauma. And
I've heard of it, but
it's supposed to like repattern your brain waves.
But what if there's things in my past I don't want to
And
remember?
I know, and that's the thing, that they tell you that.
really,
Because you can pay, so there's a lady that does it in my town, and it's like $1,600, and it's an 8-hour session, and you go in and spend that whole day. But it tells you like, do not be expecting to do, and you have to have a driver to go home because you're going to be so exhausted after it's over. And I'm like, that's me. I'm like, do I want? So that's why I'm going to go do the consultation with her, and then and figure out what I do need. Because there's brain spotting also, where you do like a brain scan, and they see where like parts of your brains that's not working. So
I'd do a lot of mine, but I mean,
I'm gonna do the consultation with her and see what, because I'm with
You'll
you.
have to let me know.
I will, because I'm like, I've looked into EMDR a lot, and everyone has had great results. But I'm like you, hell, I don't cry about them now. I don't want to cry about them then. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to open up shit that. But I really do need to get to the bottom of like my triggers and what like irritates the shit out of me, and like why I get so overwhelmed over the smallest things, and like that's not normal. So. I mean, fluoxetine can only take you for so much, and you know I'm in love with fluoxetine. That's my jam. But
what is that?
Prozac, generic Prozac, and I love it, but it doesn't fix everything.
we have lenses at work that do something. Remember that machine that kind of does the tapping of your eye, and you have to do the movement, and it's a special kind of lens.
like
that
a glaucoma test, where they blow the air in your eye.
No, it's a different kind of test, but it's for like certain special lenses that they put in glasses. And I'm wondering, like, what you're describing.
Go get me some of them damn glasses. You've been
I know,
just
I'm
walk
over
around
here
here
going-
triggered and shit, and I could have been wearing these glasses.
Could be tapping our.
Right. Come here, wear these damn glasses. We healed and shit. The hell?
Well, you got tested for it, and you were fine.
Yeah, I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
remember.
I know.
I'm gonna.
And I'm tired of the hyper focus and shit. I'm tired of that. I hate it. Hate the ADHD where I'm like I'm not shitting you. I've literally. What's today's day? What is today? Tuesday. Tuesday?
25th. Yep. It's
Well, when the
still-
fuck did I? Oh, Friday. So Friday, I started writing a book. Hold on.
Good.
No, it's not a memoir. It's a fiction.
I love it.
And this is what I
Holy
wrote
shit.
on Friday. Just on Friday, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going down." And then I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just over here writing shit." And my daughter's like, "Did you do an outline?" I'm like, "I don't know I didn't graduate high school. I don't know what the hell an outline. Like, how do you do it?" So yesterday I hyper focused on how to do an outline for this book. So I'm googling all this, and I have these. So I print all these things on my outline. And I'm like, I'm going to do these. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired of that. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of not being freaking normal on that part.
And I'm right opposite of you because I don't care anymore. I don't care. It's like I mean, I get stressed out and have Nutella and stuff, but it's like, for the most part of me, I was like, oh, well, you don't want to talk to me ever again? Okay, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with
you
that.
know.
Mine's more of the ADHD, like hyper focusing on certain tasks and certain, like I'm literally Googling. I called Hobby Lobby to ask them what classes they had coming up. I'm gonna do a cake decorating class.
I want to do that.
Yeah, I do too. Let's just do it. I mean, I'm just gonna take all the classes. Woodwork. I'm gonna build fucking birdhouses. Like, what the hell? I'm tired of that. It's not normal, and I'm tired of it.
Hey, I gotta say something to you. Normal is a cycle in the wash.
Yes, and that's what the therapist
And-
said today on the thing.
Yeah.
But-
That's a
Your normal
real
is not my
thing.
normal.
Huh?
Your normal is
Just
not my normal.
period.
Right.
Just
It's not her normal.
period. Like I hate the word normal.
Well, I hate not normal.
And
I just don't want to do that.
That. Yeah, that's what makes you you though. Like I
True.
don't know. Like,
And I love it.
If we were all what we think normal is, how boring would the world be? Though?
True,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
And I'm definitely not boring. That's one thing I'm uncomfortable in. And someone commented, and it literally, lately I've not gave a shit what nobody said about nothing. I'm like, whatever. But somebody commented on the YouTube and said that I'm assuming it's Barbara Jean, which to you, whoever that was, I'm assuming it's Barbara Jean can't let them finish a sentence without. And I was like, oh my God, I can't handle uncomfortable silences. Like, when there's a silence, I feel like I need to
That's
feel
human
it.
nature.
And then, so I commented back and I was like, first of all, bitch, if you ever watch the damn thing,
She
you know Barbara Jean
didn't
is
say
dead.
bitch.
Well, fuck you. I mean, obviously you ain't watched the damn thing because you was ballsy enough to say something about Barbara Jean and she don't even know she's dead. So, And so anyways, whatever. So then I was like, literally.
You know our motto. We
Yeah.
can talk shit about our moms, but you
nobody else
can't.
can. But for like 4 hours, I was like, I really do need to dial it back at the podcast. I need to like not, comment and override. Like, and then I was like, fuck that. That's who I am. And I mean, we've got
Fuck
this
that
far.
bitch.
Yeah. She don't even listen to our podcast. She
Man,
just,
we're sorry.
no, we're not. No, the hell we ain't. Catch me
She-
outside. How about that?
She's probably Daniel's friend. It probably
She
was
probably was.
Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm
And I
terrible
get it.
about that too.
What?
I interrupt.
Me
a
too.
lot.
I know. Shut up,
Kristen-
Trent.
Kristen gets really mad at me. She's like,
Well-
"Stop talking over me." I'm
Well,
like,
an
"I'm
ADHD
not." I'm like, "I thought you were done."
And I'm trying to like fill in
yeah.
to let you know that I'm where you're at because I'm
Yeah.
scared everybody else. And just like earlier, you did not hear Brian. I don't even know what it was, but this is where it comes in handy.
Don't say something.
No.
We already.
This is where it comes in handy because no, maybe it wasn't Brian. Maybe it was your friend. It was your friend.
Oh.
That was helping us with the thing. Yeah, she said.
We hadn't even talked about what we
This is
did
where it comes in handy. We had bought these. Okay, first of all, don't let Trent, don't ever let me and Kila go out together. Do you know what we
She
bought?
cannot get here early.
Do you know what we bought? We went to freaking Bargain Hunt and bought the clothing racks. That's what we.
Smart.
And listen, I bought a chip rack. I don't sell chips.
She's like, I could buy this and put it in the shop for necklaces.
I'm gonna sell. Now I'm selling necklaces at the shop. I haven't even made a necklace. But anyways, that's my next venture.
Oh, are you gonna make them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
hell,
'cause
I
I'm gonna
thought you were just
hyper-focus
gonna
on-
buy 'em.
Also bought all of their framed little prints.
She does come out to market. You should go look at her car. We Tetris that shit up in there.
Yes. And all the Dramamine, and I've only ever took that one time, but I bought all of it.
It was only $2. She said.
Yeah. And I bought Aniston a mood stabilizer there.
Where?
Bargain Hunt.
It's probably expired.
So, what was I saying about that?
They didn't even have anything in the store. I don't even know where she found the shit she was finding. I only went for the racks.
It was in the manager's purse, and I was like, "Hey, is that for sale?" And she was like, "For the right price, baby. You can have whatever."
Hey, those racks were only $37.50.
Freaking huge,
Huge racks.
Anyways, we're gonna show
Can't
you that.
afford therapy.
They're not
Quit
his truck.
buying
I had to
dumb
call
shit.
Audrey.
And that's another thing I was gonna say.
We had to call Audrey up to bring her truck so she could pick 'em
interrupting
up.
this is where it comes in helpful because my sister is like, well, I'm gonna explain to y'all about Kila. My sister does it a lot. She doesn't interpret things the way they are meant, so I have to. Kila's friends, she said, I pay $10 a day for these racks or whatever. I pay for those racks to have a yard sale. And your friend said, "Oh, how much?" And you were like $37.50 because you thought she meant the other rack. And I was like, no, $10. But that's where it comes in handy.
I
that
wonder
I
why you said
overstepped.
$10.
Yes, it's because she wasn't talking about that. She was talking about how much
Oh.
but my sister
When I
does it
rent
all the
them.
time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, it does come in handy to, kind of interrupt and be like, no, she don't know what you're talking about. $10. But I do that. I mean, I'll even try to order for Trent and Kila because when we go to restaurants, I order for my sister.
Yeah, she ordered for me she's like, I ordered a spinach dip.
And I was like, Diet Coke. I mean, I know that's what she's going to get. And
That's
Trent,
fair.
I'm like, he's going to get tequila and Sprite. Like, that's what.
That's love.
Yeah, it's what
Honestly,
we're going to do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some people do, but then some people were like, what the hell? And I'm like,
Why?
that's just who I am. It's what I do,
Yeah.
So,
Either like it or leave it.
yeah.
Like
But
it.
don't unsubscribe from our YouTube because
Definitely
we're
don't,
getting.
Right, just don't put anything nasty because I will cuss you out and then I'll lose a subscriber and we don't need to lose any more subscribers. So I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to the girl because she didn't probably subscribe anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Our
Just don't put
YouTube
anything
blew up.
nasty and I won't have to cuss you out. Just tell your friends like they fucking suck. Just don't tell us, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't deal well with that, with criticism.
Hey. Get
So-
better help another. Actually, I support you going to the real
Yeah,
thing.
here's what I was gonna on my way up here. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to therapy on Tuesdays. It's in Nashville,
There you go.
and then I'm gonna come here afterwards.
Oh gosh.
dear.
She's just trying to make her Ho Tuesday with us.
Well,
Trent.
I thought it would. No, I was going to call it like Better Help Tuesday. It's just going to be
I
me.
like that. That's
Like,
you.
it's going to be
That's
my day,
self-help. Yep.
Tuesdays.
There you go.
I support that one.
Which I can do it virtual, but I was like, I think I want to go in. I think I want to go in and
It's better in person.
yeah. I think you need to see these pores in my face that are really big and that the filler stuff won't work. You need to see
Filter my
that.
shit out.
So
Oh, you're
Yeah.
funny.
How much
Please
is therapy
put a-
though?
$150 a session.
See, that's what's ridiculous. I mean, they want. It's like you try to go get help, but they're gonna.
I know. No, I
break
even
your
asked on the
proposal
thing,
for
like,
so
do y'all
much.
take insurance? Y'all take TennCare, food stamps? I don't got TennCare, but the babies do a little, we can do a little hustling. Like, hey, the 4-year-old's getting
Little insurance
the
fraud.
4-year-old's getting some therapy over here once a week. Yeah. And then if that one runs out, we got a 5-year-old too.
30-minute stand up. That's your official.
Okay, that's what I'm
challenge.
doing. 30-minute stand up.
Hyper focus on that.
Okay. I will.
You're funny too, Kila.
She won't hyper focus on that though.
No, I won't. Because I have imposter syndrome, and I'm like, who the fuck wants to hear
All y'all
me?
are funny,
I'm
but
funny, too.
Ashley's fucking. She's funny.
I'm dry though. I gotta not.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
dry
delicious.
sense.
You're delicious. Dixie.
I was like, well, that's good.
You gotta work on the Dixie.
Well,
She's
delivery.
very dry.
I'm quick-witted too.
Oh, okay. That I thought it was. I was like, oh, that's good, but then I remembered that we're over 40, so I was like,
Girl,
oh,
I'm 50.
oh.
Y'all could do it together.
You're 51.
Keila and Ashley stand up.
That's
I swear,
overrated.
I still think that our tagline should be "Grab your tequila and ashtray."
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we don't need. Who cares what them bitches on TikTok said?
Well,
Yeah.
We don't got to listen to them.
Well, that's on TikTok.
Them bitches.
we were going to change our name.
To tequila and ashtray, but Hagen didn't like it. Brian didn't like it either.
He wants me to be like a prim and proper Southern debutante.
But doesn't mean that's never going to happen.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean,
we do try sometimes.
do
We can turn it on. I can turn it. I can be.
Yeah, I can
I
too.
can be like I can behave when I need to.
But you're not being y'all then.
No, yesterday, this is kind of beside the point, but kind of the same. Yesterday, I had a new client come in. It was just an older man, kind of scruffy. And I was like, hey, hon, how are you? And he was like, good. And I was like, are you wanting a haircut? And he was like, yeah. I was like, well, come on over. I'll get you. And I was like, oh, he's so sweet. And then he's like, make me sexy. And I'm like, oh, God.
Oh,
damn.
boy.
Get the fuck out of my chair.
I'm like, see, this is why you have to be like, get your motherfucking ass in that chair. But, that's how we treat our customers. And they love us.
like
and
it.
yeah.
Y'all are like that.
We're like Dick's
Dick's
Last
Last
Resort
Resort for hair.
Yes. Literally.
You should put hats on people.
Oh yes, literally. That's what we say. Well, that's what we say in the shop. Like, well, they'll come in like, "What the hell?" And then the new clients are like, "We just cuss them the whole time." Yeah.
That's a great.
Did I tell y'all that the idiot, the town idiot,
Oh,
that
yeah.
What do
pranks
you do
us?
now?
That he brought me a foot,
Yeah.
a prostate. Did I tell y'all on here?
Didn't he make a lamp out of it?
No, I made a Christmas tree out of
Hey.
it. It's someone died and was getting cremated, and the family didn't want the damn foot back, and that's how I got it. So it's probably haunted.
Listen, when I first met Dixie, she starts pulling out all these voicemails from that dad, the biological dad.
My dad.
And on one of them, he talks about his damn prosthetic foot.
But he don't have a prosthetic foot.
And I was like, oh, did he have a prosthetic foot? She was like, no. And I was like,
He was high.
He's just yes, makes total
He takes
sense.
his damn foot.
yeah,
Take his
she
damn
can have
leg.
his foot back if she wants it. And I was like, hey, we had a fake foot. And she was like, no. I don't understand.
Just random ass.
I don't
Yeah.
understand what's happening here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you knew
well,
where I was going with that.
we didn't talk
you?
about anything tonight, but also about Daniel. I think like there may be like more charges or
Oh yeah, stuff's on deck.
yeah, it's coming. Like I think it's building. Let's
Oh, yeah.
just
Say
say
this guy's last name. I mean,
Martin.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
listen, and
Oh, dear.
anybody watching this, if y'all have been scammed by Daniel, we need to post his court dates, and everybody needs to show up together.
yes, because
So
really,
maybe we can get this mother father some charges against him instead
because
of him
even if
getting
it's
out.
only a civil suit and you never get your money back, it's still pin his ass to the damn table. Like make him at least add it up. Even if you don't ever get your money back, put your damn shit down because he doesn't need to get away with it. But we love y'all
And we thank all of y'all for sharing and that
Yes.
podcast because it really blew up.
it did.
Did.
Even some of the people that are looking for him.
And I hope Miss
Um,
Deborah gets her money
Yes,
back.
Miss Deborah get her money back, but some of his ex friends that he might have told stories on.
Yeah, and
we
I-
thank y'all for watching.
And we want to get that girl out of jail. I want to go visit her in jail and see what's up.
Yes.
Because my daddy said he could get her into rehab.
What girl?
And there's so many. Like, really, the people keep coming through.
Yeah, I
Like
told my
every-
dad about it today, and he's like, I can get her in rehab. I was like, okay, we'll go. I don't even know what jail she's in, but I don't even know her name, but, you know, we're going to save her. We're going to get her.
Sasha.
So we do.
Yep. So we love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Who
Yeah,
knows
and
what
just
they-
be nice people. You ain't got to be assholes.
Right, exactly.
You don't have to be con men
Yeah.
stealing.
Hey,
Scum
thanks
of
for
the earth.
joining us.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Dixie, for being here.
Thank you, Dixie. So pretty.
Yes, so beautiful.
Okay. Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for staying around for all of our crazy.
Be sure to like, follow, and share with everyone you know.
Even them whores you don't like.
And leave us a 5-star review.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, bitches.